What is up, folks? On to this week's episode, I want to talk about my bow hunting setup for this coming fall, the 2023 season for whitetails. Now, I have future plans of doing a video that goes over my entire gear list and packing list and everything that I usually take to the stand with me. But just for today, I'm going to talk about my bow. So the bow that I'm going to be using this year, if you guys follow my Instagram, you'll see that I recently acquired this beautiful Wild Horse Creek bows made by Mike Dunaway out of Kansas. His Wisp model. It's a 60-inch recurve that is exactly 45 pounds at my draw length, 29 inches. Right now, I believe it's just got a B50 Flemish twist string on it, and these woolly whispers, and believe it or not, I actually like it quite a bit. It's whisper quiet. I don't even have, just as a testament to how quiet it is, I don't even have padding in my string grooves or anything like that. No rubber spiders, none of that. This is just a regular old 50 string with these woolly string silencers on it. And I can't believe how quiet it is. This is a 50s style recurve, would be what the particular design would be called. It just fits me so well, and really the bow kind of fits my personality. I love these old Glen St. Charles or bows on the Little Delta style recurves, the 50 style recurves with the slender handle and grip. It just feels so much more natural and easy to grab onto. I will say it's a little bit different from shooting my normal recurves, but it's a good different, if that makes any sense. But overall, that's the bow. It shoots awesome. You guys are going to see this bow a lot more in my videos in between now and season and going forward, because this is my new primary bow, and I'm very happy to have it. Now, moving right into my arrow setup, I am going to be using something a little bit different from last year. I am shooting Black Eagle Vintage, and last season and prior I was used to shooting the Easton Carbon Legacies. But these are Black Eagle Vintage 400 spine, and I fletched these in remembrance of Mr. G. Fred Asbell in solid red, as he was known for shooting, at least in the latter years. And as long as I've been reading his stuff, he always had those solid red arrows, either all red fletchings or the red wrap and fletchings. So I'm shooting a red wrap. This is for my first season ever shooting a wrap. I've never shot them before, and they fly. They don't affect the flight of my arrow at all. They fly awesome still. But I'm shooting the 3-inch AAE trad vanes as per usual. The performance, the speed, the quietness of them, I can't possibly beat it. I can't possibly even think about replacing them with anything else right now. So for the foreseeable future, I will be using the trad vanes. So I have them in the 4-fletch 90 on this arrow. They steer the broadheads awesome and take care of any of my impurities in my shot while keeping them short, just by adding that extra fletching. That's why I have that. And I am running 50 grain brass inserts with, right now, 225 grain point on the front. For broadheads, last year I was testing with just 2-blade double bevel broadheads for the penetration factor, and I wasn't overly pleased with the blood trails. The penetration was awesome. I blew through every animal that I shot last year, no problem, at 45, 47 pounds. But the blood trails, in my opinion, were lackluster. So I wanted just a little bit more cutting surface, but not sacrificing the penetration side any more than I have to. Now, I don't need to be necessarily sticking in the dirt on the other side of the animal, but I want 2 holes every time, if I can help it. So that's why I wanted to stay with kind of the 2-blade design as best as I could, but maybe try something like a 2-blade with bleeders. So that brought me back to an old favorite of mine from my compound days, and that is dirt nap broadheads from Missouri, my home state. This is their Titan. This is a either 200 or 225 grain if you either add or take away that collar that they come with. Broadhead. It is double bevel, cut on contact with 5/8 inch bleeders. Now, the other nice thing about these broadheads, any of their DRT series broadheads, that for that matter, is they cut on entry, and if they stick in the animal and get pulled back out, they are also sharpened on the back side of the blades, on the bleeders and the main blade. So no matter what, push, pull, this broadhead is cutting. It's got a very adequate, about 1.125 main cutting surface, and then the 5/8 bleeders. And I have had flawless performance out of these. I've recovered every deer that I've ever shot with these broadheads, and always had great blood trails. So I've got no problem using them again this time, and going back to them with the stick bow. I'm actually kind of excited about it, and I think I'm going to have good luck with them. I think they're going to do me just fine, and they seem like they're pretty durable also. That is my overall arrow setup for the season, coming in right at about 600 grains now that I had to bump that point weight up, which I'm not super happy about, but it kind of is what it is. As long as I don't get much heavier than that, I'm okay, because I still like to walk that fine line of some speed, but also keeping that FOC and that penetration factor as well. Just a few other minor points that I wanted to mention about the overall setup that I forgot earlier. I'm running, of course, a Selway quiver on this bow. This is the Grayling model 4-arrow plastic hood slide-on quiver. The reason I'm only running 4 arrows is because I know, they always say to plan for the worst, but for me, carrying 4 or 5 total arrows with broadheads on them has just always been kind of a lot and not needed. I've only ever had to fire multiple arrows once, and that was only 2. Usually I don't get other shots. If I miss, it's just the nature of things, and if I make a bad shot, I'm going to have to go back later with a follow-up. So for me, hunting whitetails, I've got no problem taking fewer arrows and just making good shots as best as I possibly can. And if not, I've got more arrows with broadheads in here. It's not like I only have 1 arrow. But 4 arrows in total in this quiver for me is more than enough. And my last arrow is my small game point, which is a field point with a washer behind it for shooting at squirrels or rabbits, or just stump shooting the leaves and logs, whatever, on the way to and from the stand. So that is the overall review and kind of goings over of what I'm going to be shooting this fall. Something else you guys might notice, and if you follow me on Instagram, I'm not running a clicker this fall. I've kissed the clicker goodbye. I'm keeping it on my other bow as a training aid, but with this beautiful work of art that Mike made and that I get to enjoy and call mine, I'm not going to deface it with a clicker. And not only that, I want to do what I have to do in order to learn the bow, shoot it right, and shoot it without an external trigger. And so far, I've been doing really well. I've been really confident. And if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, go over to Instagram. I've been kind of posting a follow-along daily video of me taking my first couple shots of the day without a clicker to kind of help bring you guys along on my journey and my progression with that, and to help keep me accountable and keep me honest in doing so, because 2.5 months is not long before season is here, and I want to be ready and confident without that external trigger by the time the season gets here, so I know I'm going to make good shots, but I think I will be. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video today, and be sure to tune back in for future videos. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. Our base is growing really quickly. I want to hit 2,000 here in the next few weeks, so if you guys could share the channel and help me do that, that'd be awesome. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscriber button, because the analytics tell me a lot of you watching are not subbed to the channel. So please, it's for no more than it's worth, super easy. Just drop down below this video, hit that sub button, and leave a like and comment. So thank you guys so much for all your views and support. It's greatly appreciated. It's really taken me places and allowed me to do things that, quite honestly, I didn't think were possible. Meet people that I didn't know I would ever get to meet, and really reach some new heights in my archery and bow hunting career. And that's all thanks to you guys. So anyway, thanks for watching. Get out, grab those bows, hit the range, practice, work out, and get in shape, get ready, because fall is coming. 2 months is only 8 weeks. That's not long, and September will be here. Shoot straight.